They bring a type of footwork that you don't typically see in the cage. You know, you kind of can refer to like a Lyoto Machida. You know how he's in and out, he picks angles. He's got great footwork, great kicks from all angles. So,
and it's Lyoto Machida at 125 pounds, and the opposite of him in that this kid, it sounds like, is so high-paced, so fast.
Looks like he's got Dan Moret in his corner.
Yeah, he trains with that Mankato crew, and him and Castaneda have some fun goes.
Great training partner for Castaneda then.
Oh, it's a totally different look than anyone else is going to give him, I'm sure.
Yeah, without a doubt. I've spent some time at the Stellar Kickboxing gym here in Minneapolis, and there are a lot of karate guys, a lot of you know, point contact type fighters, and man, these guys come from all angles. They throw snap kicks. They, you know, just gives you different looks, different bodies, and it's an integral part of the training process just to kind of evolve as a fighter. So,
and just to mix it up, you know what I mean? You wouldn't want to do that every day,
right?
You know, you wouldn't want that, because you do want someone who is going to fight at the end of the day at some point. But it's great to have a different look, you know?
Yeah. Well, then you nice part about that is you get the point fighters, and then the very next round you're going with someone who's going to take you down left and right. You know, a Marcus Levesser or a Kerry Veneer down there. So good mix of crew. So definitely need those training partners.
Is Brady back training with you guys?
Brady Wilson. Brady is back. Brady will be at Nagas again this year, looking to win the heavyweight and open weight if they have it. But
he hit me up for a fight and said he just wants to turn pro. I'm like, why don't you do one more amateur fight?
Yeah,
see if we can find someone tough for him, you know?
He's got a short shelf life when it comes to the time frame. So.
But he could easily be, you know, a Cole Conrad type, but more athletic. You know?
For sure, yeah. And the guy he's got freak strength, he's got freak athleticism, 6'4", 245 pounds, solid.
Yeah, so. I remember him from both football and wrestling, so.
He trained
he was a heck of a football player, too.
Oh, he was. He trained jiu-jitsu for about 8 days and went and won Nagas at purple belt. First time ever wearing a gi.
We're joined now by Dan Moret.
Hello.
How are you?
Doing well. Adam?
Hey, nice to see you, bud.
Dan, can you want to tell us a little bit about Khaled?
A very good striker. He came into the room down in Mankato the first time I went with him down there and seen him. He's very well-rounded on the striking stuff. He's got a lot of like a good karate background. He competed in some big tournaments and just real flashy kicks, good stuff. You're gonna see some good striking from him. We've been working on the wrestling, obviously, to try to keep it on the feet, and some jiu-jitsu. So he's pretty raw on the ground, but a very good athlete and well-rounded strikes. He's gonna throw it from all angles. So I'm excited to see him fight.
And you can't ignore that competition factor, because you see a guy who's 0-0 and you never know what's going to happen when he gets in there. But knowing that he's competed, you know, at a high level in a similar striking sport, I would guess he's probably not too nervous.
No, he took right to it. You know, spars with the top guys down there with Castaneda, and when I go down there and with Sam Nelson, those guys, and sticks right with them. So I'm excited to see him actually in the fight and see what he does here in the live competition, because he goes in there and he doesn't want to put too much of a hurt on the kids down there in the practice room, because he throws hard head kicks, and you know, it's translated well from kind of a Taekwondo karate style to more Muay Thai, and really sharpening it up to make those effective strikes for an MMA competition style.
Gomez coming out with Tom Schmitz in his corner, so you know, don't be counting him out, because you know he's training with a very solid team down there, Team Spartan. So looking forward to this fight. You guys got me pretty worked up about this one. 125 pounders too, so these guys are gonna go.
And I'm assuming that Gomez's loss is to Giocondo, but that's a total guess, just because there's no 125ers out there. We found 4 of them tonight.
Right. Again, Afara, similar to some of the other amateurs we've seen tonight, even though they don't have a lot of cage experience, they're looking very calm and comfortable in the cage. That's you know, really, that's something that you can't train. And Dan, as you know, you get under the lights, sometimes people can't compete, and we've seen everybody come in here and compete and, you know, look like they're implementing game plans. So pretty impressive.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next fight will be in the flyweight division. Introducing first, in the red corner, standing 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds and representing Mankato Martial Arts. He's fighting out of Mankato, Minnesota by way of Lebanon and making his MMA debut, Khaled, Afara. And his opponent in the blue corner, sitting 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125.4 pounds. He's representing the Spartan Martial Arts and fighting out of Rosemount, Minnesota. Holding a record of no wins and 1 loss, Paco Gomez.
Let's get it going, boys. Ben Fearson joined by Dan Moret and Adam McDonough. We're set for the 125-pounders to kick it off. Get that? Oh!
Straight right by Gomez, right down the pipe to start the fight. Goes right into a clinch.
It's a good way to avoid those kicks. Stay close to him. Strong guy for 125?
Yeah, he's very athletic. He's got good strength, but his athleticism is going to add to it. See if he can keep a little space here for himself and work his game.
He went for it. Staying really calm.
This is where we're going to see what he can, you know, his calmness and his patience are going to have to pay off here. Being underneath, hasn't had this kind of a thing in a live competition before, so this is where we're going to see what he can do.
He did a good job early there preventing him from passing once he wiggled that leg free. Now he's fully mounted here.
A couple ways he can go here, being next to the fence. Yep, either get his back up to it and try to wall walk there, or use his feet and spin away, get a sweep. Not a lot of these shots getting through, but can't sit here for too long, especially in an amateur fight. They will stop it.
I'm sure these aren't hurting him. It's just, like you said, if he doesn't do anything, it's going to get stopped. He's trying with those legs.
Yeah, he needs to explode, you know, just walking around trying to swing position. There he goes, trying to buck off.
You can see he's not a wrestler, though, huh?
Yeah, really, I mean, obviously not exploding on the bottom. Needs to really, he's there now. He can, if he really bucks up, he can sneak out the back door here pretty easy, but again, just covering up.
This is why it's good to have an amateur circuit too, though, because you can come in here and get this experience and get a little bit of, you know, cage time without having a lot of, you know, coming from a karate background, like Dan said, he doesn't have a lot of ground game, so.
But he's right there. He could explode at any time off that cage. And he just hasn't. Yeah, there's time. Your first misstep.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys want to upgrade, we have seats available for you to upgrade. After 2 minutes and 29 seconds in the first round, the winner by TKO, Paco